How you doing? I'm Randall. This is Linda at KravMagaTrade.com. In this video, I want to go over the slap kick with a spin, level 4 technique. But I want to address the base foot positioning because when students become new level 4 students and they first learn this kick, the base foot position tends to be off consistently, and that creates a lot of problems with the kick. So first, let me explain what the issue is. So go ahead and give me a nice hold the target for me. And here's the issue with base foot. I'm referring to the foot that's on the ground. So the setup is pretty much the same, step across, blah, blah, blah. Now when I throw the kick, here's the issue. If you look at my base foot, what a lot of beginners, or I shouldn't say beginners, but new level 4 students tend to make a mistake with when they do this kick is they're so used to keeping their base foot in this position where the back of the heel is pointing towards the target because they're used to heel kicks and whatnot. They have that tendency to try to maintain that position, but it doesn't work. When you try to do the slap kick, it's really difficult. If my toes are turned this way and I try to point these toes up on the slap kick, it looks like I'm trying to do splits. Our range of motion doesn't feel good. People tend to lose power. They can't kick as high. It throws everything off. So the correct way is to make sure your base foot is turned more forward, similar to what you would do on a front kick. And this is what I mean. I'll do the same setup, but now watch carefully. I throw this kick. Watch how my toes will end up turned more forward at a 45-degree angle, like this. So that's the key, is making sure you rotate that base of the foot properly. So I'll try to do it slow as best I can. Step across. Watch how I pivot. Not keeping it this way, but turning more forward. I try to shoot for at least 45-degree angle or more forward, right there. That's important. So on impact, these toes need to be anywhere from 45 degrees or pointing towards the target, somewhere within that range when you kick. If you do that, your toes will be able to stay up on your slap kick, your range of motion will improve, you'll be able to kick higher, you'll have more power. That's the big thing. Now, really important though, make sure, another mistake I see every once in a while is people will do that pivot, but they're focusing on the pivot, they do it incorrectly. They pivot on their heel. Make sure you're pivoting on the ball of your foot or your toes because you'll have a lot more balance. So this time, notice my heel's off the ground. And the only time my heel plants is when that foot hits the target, that's when I can plant my heel on the ground. But the rest of the time, it should be up on the ball of my foot. So one more time. Like that. Think of your toes or the ball of the foot are like the gas or the accelerator in the car, but your heel's the brake. As soon as you plant your heel on the ground, it's going to stop everything. So make sure you don't plant the heel down until you hit the target. Big thing, if you're worried about staying more on your toes and on the ball of your foot, your balance is going to feel a lot better. Now, one thing to keep in mind though, this happens a lot too, is once students finally get the pivot correct, their range tends to get messed up. And what I mean is they tend to be a little too far away from the target, so when they try to throw the kick, it doesn't reach. They're so used to the base of the foot, the toes turned this way on like a side kick or a back kick or a heel kick, you tend to have a lot more reach, like on a spin heel kick. Problem is with the slap kick, when your toes turn forward, you're going to lose that reach. So it's important when you start the kick, start a little closer than you're used to. If you do that and you turn the ball of the foot all the way around, you'll be at the correct range. So keep that in mind when you tighten up the ball of the foot rotation. Make sure you're a little bit closer. So anyways, when I teach people, this is the most common mistake I see, so really focus on your base foot positioning. Make sure you're rotating it a little farther forward. Make sure you're actually rotating on your toes or the ball of your foot, not your heel. And finally, once you correct that, make sure you start a little bit closer. Spin slap kicks work better when you're a little closer. If you want a little more range, that's what the spin heel kick's for, but we'll cover that in a different video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep training hard. See you next time.